Hi there. It's November 14th, and we're going to do Proverbs 14 for November 14th. We're working in the New American Standard Version this month. Let's jump over there. And again, they're contrasting the upright and the wicked, the smart and the not so smart. Here we go. The wise woman builds her house, but the foolish tears it down with her own hands. Amazing power a woman has over a home, right? He who walks in uprightness fears the Lord, but he who is devious in his way despises him. Yeah. You are known by your fruits, right? In the mouth of the foolish is a rod for his back, but the lips of the wise will protect them. Right? Where no oxen are, the manger is clean. But much revenue comes by the strength of the ox. Okay. You claim to be a builder, but you have no tools. Your truck is clean. And so is your bank account. I'll highlight that. It makes a lot of sense. A trustworthy witness will not lie, but a false witness utters lies or breathes out lies. Right? People go out of their way to find false witnesses. That's where most of this news comes from today. A scoffer seeks wisdom and finds none, but knowledge is easy to one who has understanding. I like this one. Leave the presence of a fool, or you will not discern words of knowledge. Right. Don't hang around people like that. The wisdom of the sensible is to understand his way, but the foolishness of fools is deceit. Right. Fools mock at sin, but among the upright there is goodwill. Or guilt. Fools mock at guilt. Right? The heart knows its own bitterness, and a stranger does not share its joy. The house of the wicked will be destroyed, but the tent of the upright will flourish. There is a way which seems right to a man, but its end is the way of death. Even in laughter, the heart may be in pain, and the end of joy may be grief. Right. Wow, that's deep, huh? Even in laughter, the heart may be in pain. The backslider in heart will have his fill of his own ways, but a good man will be satisfied with his. That's interesting. The naive believes everything, but the sensible man considers his steps. Right. There are some people that will believe anything you tell them. Okay? Another word for naive is simple. The simple people. A wise man is cautious and turns away from evil, but a fool is arrogant and careless. At this, all of these protests and stuff going on now. Turn away from that stuff. Just a quick-tempered man acts foolishly, and a man of evil devices is hated. The naive inherit foolishness, but the sensible are crowned with knowledge. The evil will bow down before the good, and the wicked at the gates of the righteous. Yeah, at some point. The poor is hated even by his neighbor, but those who love the rich are many. Right. He who despises his neighbor sins, but happy is he who is gracious to the poor. Isn't it interesting that he put these two right together. And we're going to leave them right together. Read them as 1, 20 and 21. The poor is hated even by his neighbor, but those who love the rich are many. He who despises his neighbor sins, but happy is he who is gracious to the poor. Okay. Will they not go astray who desire to devise evil, but kindness and truth will be to those who devise good. In all labor there is profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. Yeah, right. One of these days, right? The crown of the wise is their riches, but the folly of fools is foolishness. And we're on 25. A truthful witness saves lives, but he who utters lies is treacherous. We're talking about everything going on today, aren't they? In the fear of the Lord there's a strong confidence, and his children will have refuge. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, that one may avoid the snares of death. And a multitude of people is a king's glory, but in the dearth of people is prince's ruin. Dearth. That's a weird word. Dictionary. Dearth. A scarcity or lack of something. There is a dearth of evidence. That's interesting. Scarcity of people is a prince's ruin. He who is slow to anger has great understanding, but he who is quick-tempered exalts folly. Right? Slow to anger. A tranquil heart is life to the body, but passion is rottenness to the bones. He who oppresses the poor taunts his maker, but he who is gracious to the needy honors him. Got that? That's a good one. The wicked is thrust down by his wrongdoing, but the gracious has a refuge when he dies. Wisdom rests in the heart of one who has understanding, but in the hearts of fools it is made known. Righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a disgrace to any people. The king's favor is toward a servant who acts wisely, but his anger is toward him who acts shamefully. Oh, and there you go. That was Proverbs 14. We highlighted some stuff in here. Stuff that stands out to me. If anything stands out to you, let me know. We'll talk about it. We highlighted 4. Where no oxen are, the manger is clean. But much revenue comes by the strength of the ox. Yeah. If your barn is clean and there's no animals inside, how are you going to do business? Or 7, leave the presence of a fool, or you will not discern words of knowledge. Right. Stay away from people like that. And we highlighted verse 13. Even in laughter, the heart may be in pain, and the end of joy may be grief. Right? People pretend to be happy when they're actually in pain. Verse 15. The naive believes everything, but the sensible man considers his steps. A wise man is cautious and turns away from evil. Pretty straightforward, huh? But a fool is arrogant and careless. Arrogance. A lot of those people out there think they know, but they don't. That's all these protesters. They think they know why they're protesting, but they have no idea. No idea. 20 and 21 we put together. The poor is hated even by his neighbor, but those who love the rich are many. And he who despises his neighbor sins. But happy is he who is gracious to the poor. He who oppresses the poor taunts his maker, but he who is gracious to the needy honors him. Okay? We're all made in God's image. And if you oppress the poor, you're taunting God, and he doesn't like that. So, there you go. That's Proverbs 14. Always interesting stuff in there. We'll continue this as usual. I have no intention of stopping these Proverbs. I'll just read them forever. If anybody listens or not, it's me studying and sharing. Have a good day. Have a good Tuesday. Keep an eye on what's going on, but stay away from the fools, the crowds, protesters. Be kind to the poor, because you're being kind to God when you do that. Okay? That's today. See you tomorrow.